There's only one lane.
Yeah.
It feels basically just bounce all the way around, so it's actually quite physical.
But steering input wise, I mean, if you talk about Zandvoort, that particular cambered corner, whoa, heavy on the brakes, that was close, that was close. Right on the back, Max Verstappen, so aggressive, isn't he? Disrespected anyway to sim racing, because I think it's fantastic, but sim racing, you won't get the same adrenaline as he's experiencing right now, the same physical exertion or anything like that. The full seat of your pants.
The two cars racing.
Yeah.
It's this is not a procession. There's no team orders here.
Absolutely, it's not a procession. Yeah. Just keeping an eye. This is the interesting thing. We've spoken about these slower cars, the slower classes of cars that can no way match the pace of an SP9, of a GT3 car out on track, and Max is just keeping an eye. So he pulled it in. 4 minutes and 15 seconds off the race lead. I know we'll see like that. He's aggressive, isn't he? He's so aggressive. In the best possible way. I mean, there's GT World Challenge Europe, so he left the bike scene at the end of that one, and what did he do? Turned his attention to four-wheel. He wasn't content with going, I'm the best on two wheels. He wanted to do...
And two very experienced drivers.
Two cars that have had their dramas. Contender got a tyre call wrong when the rain started to come in, and the 54 Porsche, I think, has had bits of contact earlier on in the race, but they've managed to survive the worst of the attrition, and they've picked their way solidly inside the top 10, which is a team I got to know very well over the winter when I was commentating on them over in Spain and Portugal, and they won the Gillet Racing GT Winter Series. That car...
The Porsche is having new brake pads fitted, so this is what we do, the teams do during a 24-hour race. They'll replace the brakes around about halfway, just to freshen up taking their time. They're using their grip, metal grips, and they've got their safety gloves on. I wouldn't want to be I'm quite happy sitting here